Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. It is Sunday, so I am doing some meal prepping today. I have prepped a few salads. I've sent my husband and daughter out to get more romaine because I didn't go to the grocery store today and I ran out of lettuce. So they've gone to do that, and I've cooked some bacon. I've been playing with my new Instapot that I got last night. I got a 3-quart and it was only like $47, so I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to see all the different things I can do with it and share with you guys. But I wanted to go ahead and show you something that I'm prepping for my husband because he's the only one that really likes it or can eat it. I'm only making a little bit of it, but it should last him a good couple days, maybe 2 or 3 days. And so I'm excited to make this for you guys as well. I wanted to give you a little bit of a hint. I got this, my husband got this for me the other day from Goodwill. He actually only paid $1 for it, and it says, "You had me at bacon." And so that's going to be back here on my wall now whenever I cook for you guys. And I want to show you what that means for us today. So I'm going to turn you down so that you can see what I'm doing. All right. Have you guessed yet what I'm doing? Yep, I'm going to make jalapeno poppers. I know everybody has their own recipe for it, and they're all pretty much basically the same, so I wanted to show you what I'm doing. As you can see, I've cut off a little piece here and a little piece here, and that's because I've had these jalapenos for about 2 or 3 days, or 2 or 3 weeks, and they had a couple little spots that didn't look so great, so I just cut them off. We're going to be wrapping it in bacon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And so what I've got for this recipe is I've got the 3 jalapenos. I've got a couple of slices of pre-cooked bacon, and I'm going to crumble that. I have 3 ounces of cream cheese, and the cream cheese that I use is the Philadelphia 5 simple ingredients. I really like this. This is a good brand. It's lower carbs, and it's got good healthy ingredients, good clean ingredients in there. And then of course we've got to have the cheddar, and to finish it off, I've got more bacon. So let's get started on this recipe. Usually I would try to wear gloves, and I don't have any today, so I'm just not going to do that. But what you're going to do, what I do, is I have for my discards, a little bowl, and I'm just going to cut that off, and then I'm going to cut it down the center. And I'm going to do that with all 3 of these. All right, so we've got all 3 of them cut, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoon, and this one has a little bit of a point, and it's a smaller spoon, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrape all of that into my bowl. And I try to get the spines out a little bit too, because the spines are going to be a little more spicy than the regular ones, and I just go ahead and scrape them all out. And as you can tell, it doesn't take long, but you just have to make sure. You don't have to scrape it as much as I have. It's the more seeds and spines you leave in, the more spicy it's going to be. But overall, I do try to do this. Now, I did get a little choked up there for a second, and I don't think that my body tolerates jalapenos very well. I feel like it's like the juice is flicking on me, and I wonder if it's getting near my face or something and causing my throat to be just a little finicky. But anyway, so now that we've got that taken care of, I'm going to use a spoon again. This time I'm going to take our pre-softened butter, and I didn't really soften it too much. What I'm going to do is, because it is still a lot more stiff than I expected or need it to be, I'm actually going to go ahead and put this in the microwave for 15 seconds. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back, and as you can see, it's a lot more easy to mix, and that was literally just 15 seconds. So the next thing I'm going to add to this is I'm going to crumble up this bacon. I like adding this just because it adds a little different flavor than maybe some of the other ones that you see out there, and I've made this for my parents before and they've just loved it with the bacon. So I would have to say that this is something probably really, really yummy to add. And again, it's just really nice crispy bacon, and you just use your fingers to crumble it up into nice small pieces. And yeah, my fingers are all greasy, so I'm gonna go wash them and I will be right. All right, and the next thing I'm gonna do is add some cheddar. And that's about 1/4 cup of cheddar. We're just gonna mix it all together. All right, and then all you're gonna do is you're gonna put it into each of these halves. All right, and all I've done is I've taken each of the jalapenos and I've wrapped it from the tip to the front, or to the top. And the bacon that I have is kind of crappy bacon, and it's falling apart and it's thin in places and it's just not behaving well. But actually for poppers, that's a good thing because then it cooks quick enough. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've put them in my cast iron skillet. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to go ahead. All right, I am back, and this is our finished jalapeno poppers. And as you can see, they got really nice and browned. They're even browned on the bottom. I asked my husband, I said, are these brown enough? He's like, cook them a little bit longer. So I cooked them to his liking. And there's the bottom of them, and it looks like I left some gooey stuff in the bottom of the pan. I cooked these in my cast iron skillet, and I'll pull the rest of them out in a little bit. But like I said, I am prep cooking today, so while I was doing this, I also made some crack slaw and some bacon, and yeah, so I hope that you like my jalapeno poppers recipe, and don't forget to hit subscribe and to give me a thumbs up to let me know if you liked this video or not. Please comment down below. Tell me what kind of recipes you'd love to see me do. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. I have a lot of great things planned for this year, so I'd like some ideas of some things that you guys would like to see. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.